all you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people, lots of situations, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings, thereby gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com, and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the Crazy Lace Agate, reading number 2 with the Iolite, reading number 3 with the Serpentine, reading number 4 with the Amazonite, and reading number 5 with the Opal. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the Crazy Lace Agate. The properties of Crazy Lace Agate are laughter, joy, and balance. So those things may have some bearing on your question or may just resonate with you in general. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I will shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards, and that will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. All right, once more. There we go. Okay, let's get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups talks about a soulmate connection. It talks about meeting a soulmate, spending time with the soulmate connection. Next, we see the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning that has your passions all wrapped up in it. And then topping everything off, we have the Sun. The Sun is the brightest, most positive card in the tarot deck. This is a very strong, very solid yes to whatever you're asking tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we start with the Knight of Wands. That's falling in love. It's passion meets emotion, and they just whirlwind around. It is the wonderful feeling of falling in love quickly, falling very, very, it's very significant. Next, we see the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins talks about opportunity, but it says it's very slow moving. So there is opportunity. Normally, it's material in nature, but it's out there a ways. So be patient. It is coming towards you, but you have to be patient for it to get here. Two of Coins. So that may be that you're dealing with some financial issues. It's kind of juggling things, walking that financial tightrope, figuring out how you're going to make ends meet and pay your bills, that sort of thing. We'll get Oracle to see how maybe that eases or how you deal with it, any advice the guides have. And then the Knight of Swords. You've got 3 knights. That's very interesting. The Knight of Swords, very fast moving. Like the Knight of Coins is slow moving. The Knight of Swords, very fast moving. It talks about having challenges and tests that you're facing and dealing with, but it says that you'll move through them quickly. You will get past this. Whatever it is you're dealing with, you will overcome it relatively quickly. Now let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels. For group number 1, whatever's in their best interest, please. Seek enlightenment. All right, this is enlightenment. That's intuition, heart space, connection to the divine. So seek enlightenment from your guides, from yourself, from your intuition, from your heart. Follow your heart. Now, let's see. I want to start with Moonology, and we're going to look at the 2 of Coins. What is there to add to this 2 of Coins for group number 1? Your hard work is paying off. Okay, so with regards to any financial struggle you may be dealing with, or any having to juggle your bills or that sort of thing, your hard work is paying off. You are getting there, okay? So don't give up. You're getting there. You're making progress. Keep going. Your challenges are not going to last forever. In fact, you know what? I'm going to get Moonology on that Knight of Swords. So what is there to add to the Knight of Swords here, please? Thank you, thank you. You are very close to achieving your goal. That's what I was talking about. See, it's not going to take very long. You are very close to getting to where you need to be, especially in this financial arena. Now, let's take a look at Queen of the Moon, and we're going to start with that Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins talks about a significant opportunity of a material nature. It is a little ways out there, so you got to be patient, but let's see. The path. All right, so your path is going to naturally lead you to this opportunity. So keep following your path, keep going the way you're going. This opportunity is coming into your realm. It's part of your path. Now, let's see this Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is falling in love. It's that passion meets emotion. Ooh, and there's protection in it too. So when you have this falling in love feeling, when you have the passion and the emotion and the whirlwind, and it can be overwhelming just because it kind of just sweeps you off your feet and leaves you breathless. You're protected. You don't have to worry, okay? Sometimes that feeling can leave you a little bit scared because it's so overwhelming. Know that there's protection for you in this. When you feel that love meets passion meets emotion, it's okay. You are protected. Now, as far as the yes, and this was a pretty solid yes. Every card here is very positive. The Sun is the most positive card in the tarot deck. So it's a pretty solid yes. Let's see what there is to add to the Transparent Tarot. What is there for the Transparent Tarot? Dreams. All right. So the answer being yes could be an answer to your hopes and dreams. Whatever your question is, it may be something that you're dreaming about, or your guides may be talking to you in your dreams. So pay attention to what you're dreaming. Now, let's see the little starseed deck, angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 1, please, whatever they need to hear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, okay. Well, we got 4, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to start with light. It's time to reveal your radiant light to the world. So it's time for you to let that light shine. Next, you get strength. You are being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. A positive outcome is assured. Absolutely, it is. Keep your strength up. You're headed to good things. Next, we see free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. So whenever you have the chance, focus on that free spirit energy. And finally, you get fruition. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. You're going to step into wonderful things. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the Iolite. The properties of iolite are navigation, wisdom, and communication. So those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards, and that will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. All right, once more. There we go. Okay, we'll get this to hold the cards. Now let's see here. All right, so we start with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about foundational energy. It can talk about laying down roots. It can talk about marriage. It can talk about going back to school or finding some set of religious beliefs that you resonate with. Next, we see the Empress. The Empress talks about motherhood. Again, it talks about foundational energy. So very foundational things happening here. Now, next we see the Devil. The Devil talks about stuck energy. It talks about not being able to move forward. It may be dealing with addiction, and it doesn't have to be a big bad addiction. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. It could be the addiction to sugar or social media or something like that. It can also talk about love triangles, so possibilities of infidelity situations, or just multiple people all kind of trapped in a love triangle. Next, we see the King of Swords. The King of Swords talks about challenges and tests, situations that could be significant of challenge for you. The King of Swords says that you're going to be able to strategize your way through it. Your intelligence is going to be there and it's going to help you move forward, but these challenges are going to probably be significant. And then topping everything off, we see the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is, and this is the hanging one in this deck, it's a chrysalis, so it talks about you going through a transformative period, but the Hanging Man represents delays and or the need for a different perspective, so changing things up. Okay. So looking at this like a yes or no, I know you have the foundational energy in the Hierophant and the foundational energy in the Empress, but we also have the Devil, the Hanging Man, and the King of Swords. So it looks like the answer is most likely no to whatever you're asking tarot. Foundational things are happening. You're going through a transformative period, but the answer to your question is probably no. So most likely no. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Queen of Cups, that talks about you being emotionally mature enough to deal with whatever situation you're facing. Page of Swords, that talks about paying attention to details. It can also say someone is paying attention to you, or maybe you're paying a lot of attention to someone else via social media or something like that. There's paying attention going on in some realm, in some aspect of your life. Five of Cups. The Five of Cups talks about looking at what you've lost versus looking at what you still have. And you're encouraged here to shift your focus to things you can be grateful for, because getting bogged down in counting the losses just brings in more of that loss emotion. Whereas if you can count your blessings, even if it's difficult, it's going to bring in more of that blessing energy. Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins talks about there being opportunity out there in front of you. Now, the Knight of Coins is pretty slow moving, so not fast, but there is opportunity generally of a material nature that you will be stepping into at some point in your future. Not super soon, but at some point. Now, Angels, for group number 2, please. Withdraw. All right, so you're told to kind of go inward, withdraw from the situations that you've been asking about or possibly situations you've been dealing with. Now, let's see the 5 of Cups with Moonology. So, hang on one second. There we go. All right. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. What is there to add to the 5 of Cups here? You are very close to achieving your goal. So you're probably already trying to shift this energy. You're getting there. Keep focusing on what there is to be grateful for. Don't let yourself get bogged down in the losses. You are transforming. You're going through a transformation. There's always bumps in the road with transformations, but you've got this. You're going to get through it. Now let's see the Page of Swords. What is there for the Page of Swords? You are good enough. Okay, so if this is telling you to pay attention to the details, pay attention to the situations you're navigating, then as you're being told, hey, make sure you're paying attention, you're also being reminded you are good enough. You are perfectly good enough just the way you are. You do not have to concern yourself with any lack of worthiness or lack of capability. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the Queen of Cups. What is there to add to the Queen of Cups here? Wisdom. All right, wisdom is, experience leading to knowledge. You have the capacity to deal with everything that's going on. There's a lot going on. Out of 5 transparent tarot, you got 4 major arcana. This is a significant transformation for you, but you've got this. You are going to make it. You have the wisdom, you have the strength, you have the maturity to be able to deal with your situation. Now, let's see Transparent Tarot for the Knight of Coins. What is there to add to the Knight of Coins here? That's the opportunity that's out there a little ways, but it's ahead of you. Lighten your load. Okay, so at some point, you're going to step into an opportunity that is going to lighten your load. It's probably going to make things easier in the material realm. It could be a raise. It could be, a new position at a company that's going to value you more. It could be you starting your own business. There is some kind of material opportunity a little ways out there in the future, but when you get there, it's going to lighten things. It's going to make things easier. Now, let's see the Transparent Tarot, which is pretty clearly no to whatever you asked. Protection. All right, so part of the reason the answer is no is the universe protecting you. See how she's got the whole world and looks like she's pregnant with the world? And she's protecting it the way you would a child if you were pregnant. The universe is bringing that protection energy to you. So many of you may not be happy with the answer being no, but it does look like the answer is no, and it's probably for the purpose of your protection. Now, let's take a look at the little starseed deck. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 2, please, whatever they need to hear right now. Oh, I thought one of them flipped over, but I guess not. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. You also get inner alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. So make sure whatever brings you fear, you try to see if love can't overcome it. And finally, love. Live your truth and share the love that's in your soul. Let love guide you forward. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the Serpentine. The properties of Serpentine are intuition, desire, and transcendence. So those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards, and that will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. Once more. There we go. Okay, we'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, so we start with the Tower. The Tower signifies that things are changing. Not all change is bad though. Some change is good, but definitely things are changing significantly, kind of being broken down to be rebuilt. Next, we see the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles talks about you being appreciated for your work. This could be your work in your job or the work you're putting into your relationships. Normally it is material in nature, but you are being appreciated or going to be appreciated for the work you're doing. Next, we see the Magician. The Magician talks about manifesting. It says that you are a major manifester. You are bringing things into your realm with your thoughts, with your intentions. Next, we see the Moon. The Moon can talk about fear around decisions. So there may be some fear kind of making it difficult for you to make decisions, making it difficult for you to move forward. But it also says that the universe is speaking to you through your dreams. So your guides are trying to guide you through your dreams. Whatever decision you're facing, it's probably time to make it, but don't be afraid. Your guides are with you. They're going to continue guiding you, especially in your dream state. Next, we see the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles talks about making decisions about where you spend your money, how you spend your money, how you make ends meet. It kind of talks about, really trying to make ends meet. It could even talk about figuring out where you're going to live, who you're going to live with, that sort of situation. And then topping everything off, we have the Chariot. The Chariot talks about moving forward through your determination, through your will, your drive, taking you forward. However, in this particular deck, the horses are facing away from each other. So there may be some blockage. Again, this decision may be stopping you from moving forward. Once you make the decision, though, you should have great speed at moving forward. Okay. So looking at this as a yes or no, you've got your Tower and the Moon, which kind of detract from the positivity of it. The Chariot, even though there's a blockage, it can kind of go either way. It's almost neutral. The Magician, very positive, says you're manifesting. The Three of Coins says that you're being appreciated. And the Two of Coins says that you may be struggling, maybe making difficult decisions, but once you make those decisions, things are going to move forward. All right, so this is not a strong answer. This is a probably yes, okay? So the answer, more positive than negative, I feel, especially if you make that decision. It's kind of on you. You have to make whatever decision you need to make to move forward. But if you make that decision, then the answer is probably yes. It's going to break up the energy, help things to move. So the answer, probably yes to whatever you asked Tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Five of Cups. All right, so looking at what you've lost versus looking at what you have, the best way to break this up is gratitude. So start counting your blessings. The Empress, that is foundational energy. It can also talk about motherhood. So many of you may be in those motherhood roles. Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins is about generosity. It probably represents you. The Queen of Coins would share everything that she has, whether or not she's abundant. She doesn't have to be abundant, materially, financially, although she can be, but she shares everything regardless. Now, Three of Swords. So there is some heartbreak you're dealing with. There is looking at losses and heartbreak. So there is some heartbreak here. Let's get Oracle for everything and kind of see how you deal with the heavier emotions. So Angels for group number 3. Whatever there is for their best benefit. Be strong. You are told to be strong as you move forward. You have got this. Whatever it is you're facing, be strong. You'll be able to move through it. Now, let's see the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is heartbreak. So what is there in the Three of Swords here? What do you need to release? All right, so there is heartbreak that you're carrying with you. It's time for you to release that energy. Whatever it is that's making you feel heartbroken, release that energy. Turn your focus to what you have. Turn your focus to gratitude. Now, let's use Moonology for the Five of Cups as well. So what is there to add to this Five of Cups? Don't let your past hold you back. Okay, so whatever it is you feel like you've lost, it is part of your past. Let the past go. Focus on what you have right now to be grateful for. Release any negativity from your past and focus on gratitude in the present. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the Queen of Coins. All right, so what is there to add to the Queen of Coins here? Beauty. Okay, so the Queen of Coins, like I said, probably represents you. Very, very generous, very sharing. She's compassionate with everyone around her. She just, if she has it, she will share it with you. That is beautiful energy. The universe is recognizing your beautiful energy in this column. So your energy will be returned to you. Do not fret. It will be. You're going through some things for sure. You have to release some energy. You have to focus on the good, but your energy is going to be returned to you. Now, the Empress. Release. Okay, that is the second time you are being told to release. So if you release things, it's going to have a foundational impact. Like I said, this could represent motherhood for some of you, but it is foundational energy for everyone. You need to release things to kind of build those strong foundations, to lay down those strong roots that you desire. So anything negative, it is time for it to go. It is time to release that energy so you can lay down roots of positivity. Now, with regards to the yes or no, like I said, it's kind of on the fence. I think it leans a little bit more towards yes than it does towards no, so probably yes here. Now, let's see what there is from the Spellcasting Oracle for the Transparent Tarot. Justice. So Justice talks about balance. It is important, whatever your question is, that you remain balanced, that you focus on balance, that you focus on fairness to yourself and to others, and stay balanced. Take a very balanced approach to whatever you're asking. Now let's take a look at the Little Starseed deck. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 3, please. Whatever they need to hear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I guess there's only 2 this time. All right, so let's see here. Release. Okay, so that is your 3rd time being told to release. There is something you've got to let go of. It's probably this heartbreak. You've got to let go. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. It's time to let it go. And signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. All right, so signs, those angel numbers that you're seeing, the coincidences that just couldn't be coincidence. They're signs. Pay attention to your guides. They're trying to help you move forward. Also, don't forget to pay attention to your dreams. They're trying to help you make decisions that lead you down your path. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the Amazonite. The properties of Amazonite or Amazonite, however you say that, are luck, abundance, and comfort. So those things may resonate with your question or just with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I will shuffle until the deck feels ready, Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards, and that will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, so let's see here. Once more. There we go. Okay. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the wheel. The wheel talks about luck and fate turning in your favor. It talks about, healing, because this is a medicine wheel. So there's healing aspects of it in this deck. Next, we see the Hanged One. That can talk about delays or the need for a different perspective. It also talks about transformation, though. So you may be going through a transformative period. Next, we see the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups talks about emotional maturity. You are emotionally mature enough to handle everything that you're dealing with, to handle everything that you're facing right now. Next, we see the Devil. The Devil talks about restrictive energy, feeling stuck, not being able to move forward. It can talk about addictions, big or small. It can talk about love triangles. That's followed by the Sun. Now, the interesting thing about the Sun is it is so positive, it takes the negativity out of any other card that it touches in the spread. So like the Devil holds a pretty negative connotation to it, but the Sun outshines it and, brings positivity. So this Devil being here may be a note that there is some addiction or some form of stuck energy that you're dealing with in your life, but it's not a heavy negative energy. It is just kind of a side note of, hey, there's something you need to deal with. And then topping everything off, we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about a new beginning that is very, very passionate for you. Your passion's all tied up in it, wrapped up in this new beginning. Okay, so looking at this, even with the Devil, even with the Hanged Man, the Sun, very, very positive. The Queen of Cups, very positive. The Ace of Wands, very positive. This looks like a yes to whatever you ask tarot. There are some notes of things that you need to overcome, but this looks like the answer, most likely yes, to whatever you're asking. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 4. Thank you, thank you. The wheel, that is the second time seeing the wheel. We started with the wheel in the Transparent Tarot, which is another very positive card in this spread. The wheel, luck and fate turning in your favor. The Chariot, things moving forward through your determination, your will, your drive. The Eight of Coins, you putting in your hard work, but being rewarded for that hard work. And the Two of Wands, your partnerships flourishing. These could be creative or romantic, but your partnerships are flourishing, growing, developing. All right, let's get Oracle for everything. Angels, for group number 4, whatever's in their best benefit, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cooperate. You are being asked to cooperate with the universe. The universe is trying to bring good things, good changes, good transitions into your life. You're being asked to cooperate. This may also have something to do with why this Devil card is here. Whatever it is that has you feeling stuck, whatever it is that's kind of a blockage for you, you need to cooperate with the universe so that the universe can help you move past it. Now, let's see Moonology on this Eight of Coins. The Eight of Coins is about your hard work that you're putting in. You are very close to achieving your goal. All right, so all the work you've been doing, you're getting there. You are moving in the right direction. You are very close to achieving your goal. Do not give up. Now, let's see the Two of Wands with Queen of the Moon. What is there for Queen of the Moon for the Two of Wands? Boundaries. Beautiful. Okay, this boundaries card, all about breaking through your boundaries. See how the little flower has broken through the glass and the woman is like enamored with the flower? She has realized she can break through the boundary. You, in your partnerships, whether they're romantic or creative or work, whatever they are, your partnerships, they're growing, they're expanding. You are breaking through boundaries and you kind of laying new roots. Now, let's also see the Chariot with Queen of the Moon. The path. Okay. You are headed down your path. This is part of your journey. You're moving forward through your strength and determination. You are on the right path. Now, let's see the wheel. So that is about luck and fate turning in your favor. Trust. You have to trust the universe as you go through transitions. And we have the Hanging Man in there, which in this deck looks like a chrysalis. So it's talking about transition, you know, like the butterfly, becoming a butterfly from a caterpillar. Transitions are often bumpy. Luck and fate are on your side. You have to trust the universe and you have to cooperate as things move. You're almost there though, so don't worry, you're on the right path. Now, for the Transparent Tarot, life purpose. Ooh. So whatever you ask tarot, it has some bearing on your life purpose. Like this is your path. It's part of your life purpose. The answer looks like a yes to me. It has more positive than negative. Even with the devil in there, it looks more positive than negative. So the answer looks like a yes, and it has a life purpose impact for you. Now let's take a look at the little starseed deck for group number 4. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 4, please. Thank you, thank you. Okay, there we go. Oh, we got 4. Okay. All right, so let's see here. We're going to start with choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. That is very true. You are in charge of your journey, so stay conscious in those thoughts. You also get reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self, which is a very complicated way of saying go inward. Talk to your higher self. Check on your emotional self. Make sure you're okay on the inside. Make sure you're following the path that you desire because you are in charge here. You also get advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. And finally, magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. Say that over and over and over to yourself till you truly believe it. You are enough. You've got this. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the opal. The properties of opal are energy, creativity, and motion. So those things may have some bearing on your question, or they just may resonate with you in general. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards, and that will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. Once more. There we go. All right, so let's get this to hold the cards. Okay. We start with the 6 of Wands. That talks about victory. You celebrating your victory, you being victorious. Next, we see Temperance. Temperance talks about balance. Balancing passion and emotion, and this is significant balance. They're balancing with a rainbow, the fire and the water. So significant balance between passion and emotion. Next, we see the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands talks about a new beginning that has your passions all wrapped up in it. So a new passionate beginning. Next, we see the hanging man or the hanged one. This can talk about some delays. So if your question has a timing to it, the timing is probably not quite right. Like if you asked, is this going to happen by next week? Probably not by next week, because there's a delay represented in the hanged one. However, this is also a chrysalis. So it talks about transformation. The hanging man can also talk about the need for a different perspective. So you may need to shift your perspective a little bit. Next, we see the wheel. The wheel talks about luck and fate moving in your direction. It can also talk about healing in this deck because it's represented by a medicine wheel. Next, we see the Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about foundational energy. It can represent marriage. It can represent going back to school to change your career. It can talk about finding a belief system that resonates with you. It is foundational changes happening. And then I know that's 6, but we're going to go ahead and take this because I really feel like it belongs here. We've got the 2 of Cups. So with the Hierophant being there, talking about the possibility of marriage, the 2 of Cups being next, that talks about the soulmate connection. So some of you may be asking about marriage to a soulmate. This, even with the hanging man that has kind of a delay to it, the rest of this very, very positive, looks like a yes to whatever you ask tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see here. The hanging man. So again, maybe the need for a different perspective, or there's a delay of some kind. So just be patient. There could be delays that you're dealing with. 8 of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so we have the hanging man talking about delays. And then we have the 8 of Wands talking about fast-moving situations. So some aspect of your life is delayed or stalled in some way, but other aspects of your life are just flashing and moving so quickly. King of Wands, that's about passion. It can represent a person. If it does represent a person, could be you or someone you're dealing with. Very passionate. Passion just drives this person or just drives you. This can also talk about stepping into something you're passionate about, following your passions. You got the Ace of Wands talking about a beginning that you're passionate about. If there is something creative that you're passionate about doing that you might do as like a side business or a project or something, if you start that, people are going to be drawn to your energy. People are going to follow and enjoy your energy. Death. All right, something is ending. This ending is starting something new. So yes, it's coming to an ending, but it's bringing about new energy with it. Something new is starting here. All right, now let's get Oracle for everything. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 5, whatever's in their best interest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Greet the dawn. All right, this talks a little bit about meditating, so your guides may want to talk to you like on the personal level. You may need to focus some energy on meditating, but it also talks about getting up, enjoying that sunrise, using your time in a manner that suits your path. Now, let's see what else. We're going to get Moonology, and I think that we're going to start with Moonology for the Hanging Man. So what is there to add to the Hanging Man here? Because it could be talking about a different perspective for some of you. For many of you, it is talking about a delay of some kind. You may have asked your question with a, by this time, and the answer is no, it's not going to happen by that time. It is going to happen, but not by that time. Now, let's see the Hanging Man. Take time to breathe out. Yes. Okay. So for most of you, this Hanging Man is here to let you know that there is something delayed. Now, even with the delay, we've got the 8 of Wands saying that there's fast-moving situations. So things are moving quickly in some aspects of your life. Now, let's see the 8 of Wands with Queen of the Moon. What is there for the, resistance. Okay. So things are moving quickly. You have a beautiful resistance to you. Like you just keep picking, like whatever knocks you down, you keep picking yourself up and you just keep going. You have a wonderful resistance that's going to help you achieve your goals. Let's see Death here with Queen of the Moon as well. Creation. Okay, so something is ending, and that ending is letting you create your future. So create the future that you want. This talks about manifestation. See how she's kind of using her mind, and there's like drawings and plans and whatnot. Use your intuition, use your manifestation, create the beginning that you want. Now let's see this King of Wands. The King of Wands, so passionate. And for many of you, this is advice to follow your passions. Now let's see the King of Wands here. Justice. All right. So Justice talks about balance. It is important to have balance. So I'm not saying dive in and, just, throw caution to the wind. None of that. But you should follow your passions. You can follow your passions and still remain balanced. You don't have to go all in with, all of your energy. You can follow your passions and still have a healthy balance. Now let's see the Transparent Tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked. Ooh, financial health. I like it. Okay, so with regards to your question, may not be happening in the time frame that you asked, but it is going to happen. Looks like a yes, pretty positive, pretty strong, and it has your financial health tied to it in some way. Now, let's take a look at the little starseed deck for group number 5. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 5, please. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we're going to start with blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. You absolutely should follow your intuition, your inner compass, whatever you want to call it. That little voice inside you is not going to lead you wrong. You also get light. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. Let your light shine. And finally, patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. So we have the Hanging Man twice and the Patience card. Be patient. There's some delays here, but it's okay. It's going to work out for your best benefit. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.